My name is Ajay Banga. I'm the President and CEO of Mastercard and a founding board member of the USISPF. So we founded the USISPF because we wanted to have a body that was dedicated to the idea of US and Indian relationships beyond just business. The previous sets of organizations that have all existed in this space are either very focused only on business or are very focused on doing something that gets impacted also by domestic policy situations in the United States. What we're looking for is a body that carries none of that baggage, but that can start from scratch and really take this opportunity between the US and India for the next couple of decades to a whole new level. So I think that the USISPF is just really important to the future of the US-India business relationship, but also way beyond the business relationship. But my belief is that the US and India are two countries whose time to be closer together has come. And the next decade or two will probably bring these two countries closer together because of geopolitical reasons, because of economic reasons, because of reasons of matched strategic interest in the world. And I think India can play a greater role in helping to stabilize the international order in these coming years. All those reasons are not just about business. They're about the strategic policy framework that needs to exist between the US and India on the world stage. I think that the USISPF can play a really strong role in bringing those two countries together to create that strategic framework in a sensible way, in a way that makes practical sense for business, for civil society, and for citizens. I think the USISPF will need to attract membership to its fold from diverse places in society. Of course, business people, because that's the foundation. But business people not just in America, but also business people on the ground in India, because both sides need to be represented when we call ourselves the US-India Strategic Policy Framework. So that's kind of the first lot. But then I think civil society can get involved, and we should be looking to bring into the membership and into the senior leadership of this effort people who have represented both countries in different eras. For example, people who have been foreign service people, or people who have represented in multilateral lending institutions, or those who have operated in a way that have brought the US and India together. I think all of those people can be real players as we develop the strategic framework. And that's the big difference between USISPF and the institutions that already existed earlier, most of which were aimed only at the business connection between US and India. So I believe that our USISPF should work with government in both countries in a way that is constructive and not just about policy, advocacy, or what others would call lobbying. That's not what this is. This is about representing the interests of both sides in a balanced conversation about getting our framework together. As I said, in business, I can see it very obviously, where you want issues of market access, issues of tax treatments, issues of free flow of capital and labor between the two countries. Those are obvious reasons. But then there's also the reasons of making sure that over the years, we build a bond between these two countries that extends beyond business. We want to build that bond into the citizenry. We should have thousands of Indians and Americans who come and live in each other's country for a few months at a time, learn about our art, our architecture, our history, our culture, our bureaucracy, all of those on both sides. We should have Indian science fellows coming to America to help science fellows in America. We should have people from America coming here to think about drinking water. That all is something that the US and India need to build together. And I believe the USISPF can play its own special role in that effort.